Clark County Regional Flood Control District wants everyone to be aware of the dangers of flash flooding. This is why the district kicks off monsoon season with an annual press conference to remind residents that trails, roads, and washes can fill with water within minutes during flash flood season. Flash flood season runs from July to September, and during these months, it's especially important for Southern Nevada residents to be prepared for possible flooding.
And we really have no idea. We know the conditions are there, but we don't know where they're going to form or when. And so these storms can pop up at any time, which makes them all the more dangerous because it can catch people off guard.
On July 8, 1999, a flash flood took over much of the valley. The National Weather Service reports that 3.2 inches of rain poured down in about 90 minutes in parts of the valley. The city's infrastructure at the time was not equipped for the water. The district has done a lot of work since the 100-year event that hit our city back in 1999. Over $2 billion has been invested over the last 3.5 decades to build 677 miles of flood channels and storm drains, along with 104 detention basins throughout the valley.
We have another 25% to do. That's 38 detention basins and over 200 miles of channels and storm drains that still need to be built.
One of the latest flood control basins to be built and the sixth project for North Las Vegas will help protect residents in the rapidly growing area.
A detention basin just behind me right here. This project alone, crews hauled off 38,000 truckloads of dirt. That's more dirt than was excavated when the Allegiant Stadium was built. And when it rains, this detention basin will hold over 100 million gallons of water that could have just ran through everybody's neighborhoods and been on its way had the flood control district not prepared for this.
While 7 out of the last 8 monsoon seasons in the Las Vegas Valley have been drier than normal, the National Weather Service advises this should not lead to a false sense of security, and residents should continue to be aware of flood risks. A few ways you can stay safe this summer. Always check the forecast when planning your day. Know what to do if a flash flood warning is issued, and never drive through flooded roadways. It only takes as little as 6 inches of flowing water to knock you off your feet. As little as a foot of water can float a vehicle. If you encounter floodwaters on your route home, turn around and find another road, and educate your children about the dangers of flood channels that can quickly turn into raging rivers.
Thanks to the hard work of Clark County Flood Control and extensive city planning, the risk of flooding in the Clark County vicinity and Las Vegas is significantly less than it once was, and images of submerged city streets and swiftwater rescues have become less common.
The more aware the community is about these dangers, the better equipped that they will be to deal with the challenges that Mother Nature throws at us during flash flood season.
Take flood safety seriously and know what to do if you encounter floodwaters. Your life just may depend on it. And as we say in the National Weather Service, turn around, don't drown.